Well, hi guys, it's that time. It's our Monday story. Let me just say it's good to be back on Facebook with you. I've been off of Facebook for a little while. I really just wanted to take kind of a little bit of a pullback and a break from all the animosity and anger that's always out there on Facebook. And I've been studying three or four subjects fairly in depth. You know, I'm taking some online courses and things like that. But today I want to just give you a little Monday story like I've done in the past. Today, as I was heading out, you can see I'm in my car. I was headed out to run a bunch of errands, like 6 different errands, and I've got 2 more to do, and then I can go home. I'm going to go see my mother-in-law today, too, and just hang out with her for a couple hours. But anyway, so I left and did a few of my errands, and I thought, oh, my goodness, I'm getting a little bit hungry. So I whipped over into the Taco Bell. As you know, I'm a plant-based eater. I don't eat any animal products, any meat, eggs, milk, cheese, none of that, okay? Because it's good for our bodies, it's good for the animals, it's good for the planet, if you want to call it the planet Earth. But anyway, so I pull in, and the gentleman that gathers the garbage, he says, oh, well, we don't have anybody working the speaker today. You've got to go in to order. So I went in, and of course, you know, there's only 4 people in the building. One of them is the guy that does the trash and mops and cleans and stuff. And so basically there's 3 workers, a cashier and 2 people in the kitchen. And you can tell that the employees have been beat up a little bit. That you can just, when you walk in the door, you can just kind of feel this lowness in the atmosphere. So the girl walked up, and I said, I see your speaker's not working today. She said, well, no, ma'am, we just don't have any workers here. I'm the only cashier in the building, and they told us to run the inside dining instead of me trying to do the drive-through. I said, well, okay. She said, and I'm so sorry. I said, baby, you do not have to apologize to me. You are not going to have a problem with me. I have no problem coming in to place my order. I don't want to upset you. In fact, I want to make your day better if I possibly can. And she said, thank you for being nice. And I said, oh, it's my pleasure. So this young man that's working in the kitchen hears me talking to her, and he wants to walk out there and take a look at the person that's being nice for a change. And of course, I got "Be a Nice Human" on my t-shirt. Now, what a hypocrite I would be to claim to be a follower of Jesus, that I'm going to love people as I go, right? So I'm going to claim to represent Jesus. I'm going to claim to be the light of the world. Even wear a t-shirt that says "Be a Nice Human." But when I can't get my way at a Taco Bell and place a to-go order in the drive-thru, the heck with all of that belief system, right? Because it's all about me, and I can be mean and rude to all the people. No. Say it's not true. We should not be that. We are representing, and you know what? I don't go around and be nice, faking being nice to people because I want to be a good little girl so the world will think that I love Jesus. Absolutely, that is not my motivation. My motivation for being kind to people is because I love them. I love them and I care about them. I want to leave them in a better condition than when I found them. I don't care if you're happy. You're going to be happier after I'm done talking to you, right? And if you're down and out, having a bad day, I'm going to lift you up and I'm going to make you feel better. So anyway, this young man came over and was listening, and he came and the girl asked me if I wanted any, and I told her, I said, I want a bean burrito and leave off that cheese because I don't eat any animal products. I'm vegan. And she said, yes, ma'am. And she said, do you want any sauce with that? I said, yeah, I was going to really try to shake you down pretty hard on that today. I'd like about 10 packs of that hot sauce. And the young man, he says, I got you, ma'am. I got you. I'll make sure you get plenty. Don't you worry about it. He was just wanting to do whatever he could to please me because I have been so kind to them when I walked in that door, okay? So when he gives me he's starting to give me my food, and I pull out some money because I knew there was 4 of them there. I had 3 $5 bills, guys, and 3 ones, and I wanted to give each one of them a $5 tip. So I'm pulling out a 10, and I'm telling the young man giving me my sack, I said, look, when she opens her drawer, you think you could get her to give me 2 5s? And he said, yes, ma'am, I can ask her to do that for you. And I said, here's 3 5s, one for you and for the other 2 people. And he said, well, thank you. You don't have to do that. I said, I know I don't, but I want to bless y'all. Y'all have had a hard day. I know you're working hard. Customers are being mean to you sometimes. And this is the least I can do to say thank you for coming to work today. I just want to bless you. Well, before he could turn and walk away, this lady comes over and puts her hand on my hand and starts trying to take my money from me and tells me, you put that back in your purse. You cannot give them a tip. I just kind of turned and looked at her, and I said, ma'am, you need to take your hand off of my money and let me do what I'm doing. You can't do that. They can't take tips here. I said, well, I got some news for you. They can, because I've done it before, and I'm going to do it again today now. And she looked kind of funny at me. I said, I appreciate that you think you're trying to protect me or protect them, but none of this has anything to do with you. And she just looked kind of funny at me. And she said, well, I'm just telling you. I said, I understand and I appreciate you trying to do the right thing. But you need to let me do what I'm going to do so I can love these people. Anyway, so, and by the way, I smelled alcohol on her, so I don't even know if she was sober or not. But anyway, she left. And I thanked her again. I said, thank you for being so concerned today. Okay. But as I was giving the cashier her $5, I said, here is why I wanted change for that 10. And I said, this 5 is for you. I've already gave the other 3 people $5. I want you to know that I appreciate everything that y'all did. You know, baby, you had a choice today. You did not have to come to work. And even after you got here, you had a choice. You could have said, no, I'm not doing this today. And nobody would have been able to eat here today if it hadn't been for you, because you're the only cashier here. And she said, yes, ma'am, thank you for being nice to us today, because people are mad and they say mean stuff to us. And I said, yes, I know, baby. Well, watch, this other girl walks in, and I didn't even see her come in behind me there. And she walked up to me. She said, oh, my goodness, I think I love you. And I said, I looked kind of funny at her. She said, this is what we should all be doing. What you just did with these employees in here. They're in here working so hard. People are being mean to them. And here you come in here being so nice to them. She saw my shirt. She said, oh, I got to hug you. And she didn't even ask me. She just wrapped me up and hugged me. And she said, you are such an inspiration to me today. And thank you for being who you are. You didn't have to be this. And I just love the fact that today I got to see how people really can love each other and be good to each other. Listen, guys, I'm going to let you go because I'm sitting in my car and it's getting a little bit warm. But I will see you again soon. I got a couple of more errands to run. I'm going to go see my beautiful mother-in-law. But I love each and every one of you. And look, if you're having a bad day, you know you want somebody to be nice to you. Why don't you just do that for other people? People are hurting. And you know what? We might not can change their entire life, but we can change that next 3 or 4 minutes that they're around us, and we can raise them up from that level of being hurt and sad and feeling bad to bring them up to a better feeling. And let's love the world. Let's show people what it looks like to love one another. Okay? I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.